Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to walk through something that's seriously going to make our lives easier, the brand new HOA board portal. The goal here is simple, to get you so comfortable with this thing that you can master it in just a few minutes.
Look, this isn't just another website we have to log into. It's been built from the ground up to be our central hub. Everything we do, collaborating, keeping an eye on finances, managing projects, it all lives here now. It's our new home base. And that really gets to the core idea here. We're moving from chaos to clarity. We're calling this our single source of truth. So what does that actually mean? It means no more digging through a million old emails to find the latest update. No more wondering which version of the budget spreadsheet is the right one. From now on, everything is right here. Always current, always accurate. Okay, first things first. How do you even get in? Let's talk about access and security. And don't worry, this part is super straightforward. If you ever have any trouble getting in, there's one person you need to know, the site administrator. Think of them as the gatekeeper for our portal. They're the one who grants access to new members, removes it when folks leave the board, and just generally keeps the site in order. Now, I know what a bunch of you are probably thinking, because it's a super common question. Wait, I don't use Gmail. What do I do? Whether you're on Outlook, Yahoo, or a work email, the answer is, thankfully, really simple. You do not need a new email address. All you have to do is link your current one to what's called a Google identity. You just pop over to the Google sign-up page, find the option that says use my current email address instead, and just follow the quick steps. That's it. Your existing email will work perfectly to log in. All right, so you're in. Now it's time to actually do stuff. This next part about editing is probably the most important part of this whole guide. But here's the best part. You only need to learn two. That's it. Just 2 core skills to do pretty much everything you'll ever need to do on this portal. And it gets even better. 90%. Yeah, you heard me right. 90% of all the work you'll do on the portal will use just one of those 2 skills. So if you just get your head around that one main method, you've basically mastered the entire system. Pretty cool, right? Okay, this right here is the key to everything. Let's break it down. On the left, we've got the pop-out icon. You're going to use this for editing data, updating financial numbers, adding project notes, things like that. You just click it, a new tab opens up, you make your edits, and it saves automatically. You don't have to do anything else. Simple. Now on the right, you see the pencil icon. This is for changing the site's structure, like adding a whole new page or changing the menus. And here's the huge difference. With the pencil, you have to click that big blue publish button to save your work. So here's an easy way to think about it. Use the pop-out to write in the book. Use the pencil to rearrange the bookshelf. So now that you know how to edit, let's talk about the why and the when. Let's take a look at how you'll actually put these skills to work with the tools you'll be using every day. So here are your main responsibilities. For the financial dashboard, you'll be using that pop-out icon to update the actuals and notes columns. This keeps our reporting live and 100% accurate. Then for the project tracker, you'll be updating the status and comments columns. This is huge. It gives everyone instant clarity. For example, just logging the date you called a vendor prevents 3 other people from calling that same contractor about the exact same thing. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Okay, let's chat for a second about keeping our new tool running nice and smooth. This section is all about site health and quick fixes, just so you know what's happening behind the scenes to maintain the portal and what to do if you ever hit a tiny little snag. Just so you know, the site admin is doing a quarterly audit. They're regularly checking to make sure only current board members have access, they're archiving old projects to keep things clean and tidy, and they're testing all the links to make sure everything works the way it's supposed to. This just ensures the portal stays reliable for all of us. Sooner or later, you're probably going to see this message pop up. You need permission. The first time you see it, you might think something's really broken. But don't panic. It's super common, and it's incredibly easy to solve. So, what's the fix? It's as simple as this. Contact the site administrator right away. They can re-verify your account, and honestly, it's usually fixed in less than a minute. It's always a quick fix, so don't sweat it. And that's really it. You now have all the core knowledge you need to be a total pro with our new portal. So let's end with a little call to action to get you going. Now that you're ready, what's the first thing you're going to tackle? Go on, log in, and make your first update. Thanks for your time.